Phil. I'm a member of the Ravensclaw C group. I've been practicing Druidry for 7 years, maybe. Well, Druidry to me is a spiritual path. Druidry is about recognizing the spirit in all things, and that spirit is within nature, and we are part of nature. And through relating to and understanding nature and to connect to it, we understand more about ourselves.
I'm Gail Mioka, and I'm a druid, a member of the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids. Druidism or Druidry is a spiritual path that encompasses a reverence for nature and a joy in nature, as well as personal growth. And both of those things are really important to me, and both of those things have been part of the joy of Druidry for me.
Some people could look at it like a religion. I don't really look at it that way because it's not organized enough and dogmatic enough to be considered that. It really is a individual path that one feels pulled towards. It grows out of you. It's something that comes inside of you. An analogy might be some people follow yoga, and it's not their religion, but it's a practice that they do daily, and it becomes part of their life and becomes an important part of their spirituality. And so I guess that's how I think of Druidry. It's a lifestyle. It's a particular path that's followed to increase your spirituality and to realize your own self and your own potential.
My name is Aleth, and I am from Mississippi, raised in Georgia, but currently live in Mississippi and have lived in the Southeast all my life. Druidry to me is a spiritual path, a path through nature to explore mysticism to a certain extent, and to be in touch with nature and with all of the energies of the earth and all of the other wonderful things that are in nature and in the earth.
I've always been spiritual, always been interested in religion and God and all of that, and only knew the Christian perspective on that, and I connected with that for some time, but felt that there was always a piece missing. There was always something missing, and it never quite filled that hole that seemed to be there, and that hole always seemed to be filled by connecting with nature.
I had been looking at different types of pagan spirituality, and I was interested in ancient Egyptian, and I started looking at Druidry as well, and it suited me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the people who were in it.
I've been seeking different, or trying to explore different paths over the last 20 years. I was raised a fundamentalist Christian in the South, and became very disillusioned, not so much with Christianity as with organized, established churches and the way the South has the form of Christianity in the South right now. So exploring different paths, and especially those related to nature, encouraged me to do a lot of reading. And my husband actually found the OBOD website on the internet and put me onto it. And it has definitely been the path that I feel I need to be on.
So although I've grown away from my Christian roots, they're still there, and I don't really find a contradiction between the paths. I no longer actively pursue and follow sort of the Christian traditions. I follow druidic traditions and follow the cycles of the earth, because that's where I feel moved towards.
I probably, if I really tried, could find Wicca, members of Wicca in the South, but I'm reasonably sure there are no other members of OBOD. There are some druids down in Baton Rouge, and I've seen one person on Pascagoula on the website, but other than that.
I can't even remember how I really stumbled along this path. It just kind of grew slowly, I guess. Reading a little bit, becoming intrigued maybe with some of the earth-based spirituality stuff and the Wiccan stuff, and maybe doing a little bit of reading, and that's interesting, and the word druid kept popping up, and I'd kind of read a little bit, and that's interesting, and so until finally this course, the OBOD course, came across my path, and sort of took the leap to take it, and it just spoke to me. It just really seemed to sort of be talking about all those things that I felt.
I do have some Celtic roots, and it just seems, it feels very much at home to me to be within Druidry. I have a feeling that it's growing, though I don't know what to base that on other than the people I see around me. And the direction that it's going in now is one of individual responsibility as well as community, and the combination of those two is very attractive.